Hi Headstarter team, this is our presentation for the first week's hackathon. So, consisting in our team is myself, Ethan Thomas, then Anks Gregory, Jasur Halilov, and Yislam Ismailov. What we decided to base our hackathon around was a problem for the avid book reader, where sometimes when you go to look up online what are some good books to read or what is a good mystery novel currently out and similar genres to that, you're just greeted with a bunch of either ads or just a bunch of links to different websites. And it's a little bit cluttered, and a little bit time consuming where you have to go through all the different websites and lists and try to look and see which book is the book that you want. So, what we wanted was a more streamlined and easy way that you could get just a quick and easy book recommendation to read. And that leads us to what we decided to make to solve this problem, which is just a quick, simple, and easy website where we'd have a chat bot that uh, as soon as you type what kind of genre you want, you'll get an instant book recommendation. And this will save a bunch of time and headache of trying to go through and search through different lists and web pages to try and see what kind of book you want. And I have it pulled up over here. This is our website, just a very simple, uh, very easy to use UI. And over here is our chatbot where I can come in here and I can type, let's say, I would like to read a romance novel. And then instantly gives out a recommendation right away if you only knew. And we can go to Google, look it up. Let's look up novel. And yep, see, it's a book by Christian Higgins. Let's look up the genre of it. And as you can see, it recommends us a romance novel just like we wanted to. I can go over and say I would like a recommendation for a mystery novel. It's gonna pop out a recommendation, Dead Girls. Let's see. As you can see, it is indeed a book. Let's look at the genre. And it is a mystery novel. So, quick, easy, simple. I type it in, I get an instant response back of a novel, and just nice, simple, and easy. So for our tech stack, our front end consisted of HTML, CSS with a little bit of Tailwind CSS, and then JavaScript. And for our back end, we deployed it using Node.js and Express.js. And for API, we used the Google Books API. This is how we get our catalog of books and how we make a call to that API, and it in return will give a book based on what type of genre we want. So some of the issues we occurred while working on this hackathon was initially we wanted to combine the OpenAI API along with the Google Books API, but unfortunately we could not get the OpenAI API to work because whenever we tried to make a call with it, it said that we'd already used all the remaining tokens that we had for the API. But however, this was not true because I had made a new account and I had created a key right away, and we used this API key from a new account that had never been touched before with OpenAI API before, and it still didn't work, and it would still output that error. So we could not figure out at all how to incorporate the OpenAI API into this project, which was rather unfortunate. But another API we tried to use, which this is a embedded viewer API, which is a part of the Google Books API. This one we just couldn't figure out how to get the image of the book to show. That's the purpose of the embedded viewer API, and I was trying to fiddle around with it a little bit, but all I could get it to do was show it would show a big blank space underneath the text box, and it would just the image just wouldn't render when trying. So for the future, some of the improvements we'd like to make, a few technical improvements, would be getting the OpenAI API up and running, and this would just allow for our chatbot to have much more user-friendly conversations, much more human-like conversations, and uh, can converse a little bit more like a pleasant conversation rather than only being able to give out book titles, and could also potentially be able to give out better descriptions and better algorithm choices for certain books based on certain genres. And then some other improvements we'd like to make are some just simple UI UX improvements. The design right now with the gradient background, just not the best. We could definitely revamp it to make it look more modern and sleek, and then also add some more functionalities to the website. Right now, it's pure bare bones, very simple chatbot. We could potentially add a user history, a login page, so people can see their previous history, maybe incorporate a database to store that, and just clean up the website, make it look a little bit better. And that's basically it for our presentation. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope you enjoyed.